Hey, everyone. Thank you so much for dialing in to listen to this call. I'm super excited to share my story with you and our company story and some facts about our business that I think you'll find amazing. My name is Liz Custer, and I started with Rodan and Fields in 2011. Prior to Rodan and Fields, I was a full-time mom of three, had a new granddaughter, a husband, an old house that I was restoring, and a full-time job with a closet design firm, as well as my own certified organizing business. I was busy. I was so busy. I also loved what I did in the organizing industry, and I loved being a mom and a grandmom, and I loved redoing my old house. It was hard to know which thing to let go of, right? But when the mortgage industry had the crisis back in 2008, 9, and 10, the economy turned down, and my organizing business was hit really hard. You see, I got paid on commission and on an hourly rate, and when very few people were buying, I was making less and less. Some business associates and clients told me about Rodan and Fields, and while I was skeptical at first, I couldn't help but be curious about an online virtual business that I could work around my crazy, busy life. And the 60-day empty bottle money-back guarantee sounded really amazing, too, for my sun damage that I had. So I jumped in. I got my business kit, even though I had very limited network and very little money in the bank to start up. I actually put my business kit on a credit card. And you know what? That got me motivated to actually get to work. So when I got the bill, I'd have the money. By helping people join my team and get started on these products, within a year, I was able to match my very basic income that I needed to cover my bills, my very basic bills. Nothing elaborate, but the mortgage and my utilities, my car payment. And in 2 years, by helping others grow their businesses and customer bases, I was at a six-figure annual income. Another girl on our team was as well, and others were well on their way. We were helping others hit their goals with RNF, and we were reaching ours. It was win-win-win. Everybody was really doing well. In 6 years, we've now been able to pay off our mortgage. We've paid for our daughter's college, her wedding, our son's wedding. We've been able to travel overseas and just do really amazing things. It's been so amazing to go from a busy mom of working 2 jobs to a millionaire mompreneur. Now, as for the company story, the doctors Katie Rodan and Kathy Fields are the same doctors that created a proactive solution back in the early 90s. They're still in private practice today in San Francisco. In the early 2000s, their patients were asking for help with sun damage, wrinkles, sensitive skin, hormonal acne. So they created 4 new regimens that we have now to address those concerns. Having already used the infomercial channel to market Proactive, they decided to try high-end retail with this prestige brand. By 2008, Rodan and Fields was #1 in Nordstrom's. When they looked at why, they realized it was word of mouth that drove demand. Isn't that what every business craves, is word of mouth advertising? It's free, and it's the most reliable form of advertising. So they decided to do what had never been done before, and just like what they did when they created Proactive and went on TV to sell it. That had never been done before. They decided to do that type of thing again, and they pulled out of retail as the #1 brand and went into direct sales online. You know what? In 8 short years, by 2016, Rodan and Fields was named the #1 skincare company in all of North America. Do I have your attention yet? The fastest growing brand and now #1 in North America, this consumer-connected commerce is really working. Why? Well, our world is changing. Back in 2011, I felt this. I'm sure many of you did as well. Now every industry is being affected, whether you're in corporate America, the medical profession, a teacher, a CPA, an attorney. More and more people are being required to work longer and longer hours and make less and less money as a result. Less time for personal use, less time with families, and less money to spend. With Rodan and Fields, we are able to grow an additional paycheck quite literally in the little 20 and 30-minute pockets of our days, on our commute to and from work, on our lunch breaks, around our busy lives to make up for this situation. And that is why Rodan and Fields is now perfectly poised to grow to be the #1 global skincare company. Now is the time to join Rodan and Fields. Our doctors give whatever money they are entitled to a charity called Build On to build schools for inner city kids. And that organization boasts an over 90% success rate of their program participants graduating from college. Our company culture is fun and second to none. So what about you? What are you going to do with this information? Well, Get back with the person who gave you this number. Ask questions. Explore the possibilities of what if. What if you could travel without having to ask a boss for vacation time? What if you could be present with your family whenever you wanted to be? What if you could pay off your mortgage early? What if you could build a retirement fund? The sky is the limit with our opportunity. Thanks again so much for listening. I hope I get to meet you one day and would love to hear your story. Bye-bye now.